Hey guys, I want to talk to you a little bit today about just some life stuff. I was doing some thinking this morning. I'm sitting here up at my house. I kind of live up on this hilly area, and the hill is exposed to quite a bit of wind when we have a weather system moving through. Just looking out the window today, I'm just thinking about the remarkable nature of our earth and the world that we live in here, and the fact that for the most part, things are constantly moving and changing and in flux. And even something like the atmosphere and the air that you can't see with your naked eye, there's a tremendous amount of churning and turning over and just constant change that is going on in the atmosphere. Okay, and this is pretty much true for everything in nature. For the most part, like I said, is under constant evolution and constant change, right? Things are always growing and, being born and decaying and, going through life cycles and doing all this kind of stuff. There's this constant nature about things in general. And I often think about our lives and I compare concepts like that to just the lives that we all lead. And there's one of the very first articles I wrote on that little blog. I don't know if any of you guys have gotten a chance to read any of that stuff yet. I haven't written on it for a long, long time, but I'd like to circle back to doing more of that stuff at some point. But one of the first articles I wrote about was just this nature of a pond. Okay, a pond is one of the few things in nature that doesn't undergo a lot of change, right? You have this water that will accumulate and just stand and stay and stick in one general place for whatever reason. Just naturally that happens, right? But that pond water that doesn't get circulated, it doesn't get turned over, and it doesn't get this same sort of change happening to it as most other things around them do, it turns into this like scummy water, this like crappy, shitty, disgusting water that just stinks, and there's no change there. And it's really depressing, I think, in a way, to look at something like this and just to be around it. It's unpleasant. But like I said, that was the part of that article that I was writing about, was just the fact that like that stagnation in your life will lead way to unhappiness and lead way to, I think, stress, and it will lead way to just you not being fulfilled in your life and you not doing enjoyable, pleasant, cool things. If you're doing the same things over and over and over again, you're just stagnating. You have nothing new. You have no new circulation. So I encourage you guys to think about things in your life that you can do. I'm always plugging this idea. I'm always plugging this message. Like, try to impart little pieces of change in your life daily if you can, or weekly or monthly or yearly. Do new things. Always be circulating. Be like that wind in the atmosphere that's constantly churning out. Be like most everything else in nature that is under this constant process of change, right? Your life and the life that you lead needs to undergo that same sort of process, because if it doesn't, I believe that you will be like that pond water. Okay, at some point on a long enough time scale, your life will be just like that, and that is no fun for anybody. That sucks. That makes people not want to be around you, right? The same way that you want to spend too much time around a stinky, smelly pond that's stagnating, right? Your life works the same way, guys. You can't stagnate. You always have to be evolving. You always have to be changing. And like I said many times over, sometimes change comes in big ways in our lives, right? You get a new job, you get a new relationship, you get a new friend, you move to a new place, like you go to a new city, something like that. But I'm also always talking about this stuff as well, even little things in your day to day, right? Go to a new grocery store, go to a new restaurant, go to a new bar, go do some small little thing different than what you've been doing all this year or all your life or whatever that looks like. Okay, these types of things are necessary. These types of things will keep you grounded, keep you happy, keep you advancing, keep you in a better place in life as far as I'm concerned. So small little message today, guys. Hope that resonates with you. I hope that makes sense. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Talk to you soon.